Hey, sweetie, have you seen that nice jumper I bought the other week? You know, the cream one, which went off the shoulder a little bit?
I'm not sure. Is it in the laundry?
No, I've checked. Are you sure you haven't seen it? It was relatively brand new.
Wait, is it the one with the little love hearts on it?
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I've seen it.
Where is it?
I gave it to my mom the other day.
What? Do you mean that you handed it to her so she could have a look, and you don't know where she put it back?
No, I gave it to her.
Why would you do that?
Well, she saw it the last time she was over. She said she liked it, but I couldn't remember where you bought it. You were at work, so I told her she could have it.
But that was my jumper. I literally just bought it. I wore it like once. Why would you give it away like that? You could have just texted me to tell you the store it was from.
I couldn't be bothered to text, to be honest. Anyway, you were at work, so you wouldn't have replied for hours, and my mom was heading home then. Look, it's just a jumper. It's not a big deal. You can go buy another one if you're so desperate to have it.
I shouldn't have to buy another one as I already bought myself one.
Why are you getting that? Do you not want me to treat my mom nicely?
Treating your mom nicely would be taking her shopping to buy her own clothes, not giving her mine. Besides, giving her the jumper isn't the problem. Well, it is, but the point is that you just took my things without my permission and gave them away. How would you feel if I gave my dad your new suit?
Well, for one, it would never fit your dad in a million years. And two, if you did try to give it to him, then you would find the rest of your stuff in the front yard.
Oh wow, real mature. So why shouldn't I do the same to you?
Well, it's just a jumper, and my suit is more expensive, so it matters more.
You are unbelievable. Is that why you keep giving my stuff away, even though you know it's wrong?
Well, yeah, it's my mom. She's more important than anything, so she should get what she likes if that makes her happy.
How can you say that? Do you not hear how conceited and horrible you sound? Do you even care that you've actually upset me quite a lot?
No, not really. You're always getting upset over nothing. Frankly, I don't know why I put up with you. My mom told me ages ago that I should look for someone better, who isn't such a leech.
I'm the leech. Have you actually met your mom? Because I'll tell you right now, she's the only one around her who is being a leech.
Don't you talk about my mom like that. She's a saint, and you better not forget it. She's done so much for you, and all you are is ungrateful.
What has she done for me? Apart from stealing my clothes and a bunch of other stuff that belongs to me? Yeah, I know this isn't the first thing you've given her, and frankly, I'm sick and tired of it. So from now on, you aren't to touch any of my things. If your mom likes something of mine, then she can ask me where I got it from, instead of pinching it like a thief.
Whatever. I'm getting back to work.
Fine.
Bethany, dear, did I see you driving a brand new car the other day?
Hi, Sheila. Yeah, I just recently took the finance out on it. I'm glad you like it.
Oh, I love it, dear. It's so sleek and modern. I've always wanted a car like it. I'll swing by to pick it up later today if that's okay.
What are you talking about?
Well, Tim said I could have it after he realized how much I liked it the other day.
He did what?
Yeah, I told him that I'd always wanted a car like it and asked how much it was.
Well, I'm sorry, Sheila, but you can't have it. I need my car to get to work. It's a 30-minute commute each way, and public transport just isn't reliable enough. Plus, I've saved up for this myself, so why would you expect me to just give it up?
I must say that you're being quite selfish and rude. My Tim will hear about your behavior, don't you worry.
Honestly, I don't care if he does or doesn't. It's my car.
Why won't you give my mom your car?
Because it's mine.
How selfish can you get?
I saved up for this car with my own money. Nor you or your mom have any right to it.
If you don't give me the car, then I swear I will file for divorce and take all that you have. I'll claim that you withheld affection or had an affair and take you for all that you're worth. And you know the courts will believe me because I'm a man.
You really want the car that badly? Fine, you can have the stupid thing, but I'm telling you this now. We are over. The only thing you'll be getting off me in the future are divorce papers.
I look forward to it. I'll finally be free of you and can live happily with Darcy.
Darcy?
What? You really didn't think that I'd look for a better woman? Especially when my mom keeps telling me that I can do better? You really are stupid.
Fine. You, Darcy, and your mom can all have a nice life and leave me alone. Oh, and just to let you know, you might have the car, but it sure isn't staying in my name. If you truly want it that badly, then you've got to sign the paperwork and have all the financial responsibility and liability transferred over to you.
Fine. Send them over and I'll sign them. Anything to be rid of you. How could you do this to me, Bethany? After all we had, why would you treat me in this way?
What are you on about, Tim? I thought that once the divorce papers were signed, I'd finally be rid of you.
You know exactly what I'm talking about. You're taking half of everything I own? Not to mention the legal fees for the lawyers and the rest of the payments? Why would you do this to me?
I'm not doing anything to you. I'm only getting back what you owe me.
What are you on about?
Well, the house was in both of our names, but you haven't paid a single penny towards the mortgage, meaning that I've had to pick up your slack. It set me back a load, not to mention all the other bills that were in both of our names, and yet I was the only one who paid them. And the fact that you were having an affair, well, I figured some compensation for withheld affections was in order, don't you think?
But I don't have that kind of money. I can't pay all of this. I've already had to sell Mom's car to cover some of the fees.
Wow, that's really too bad. Oh well, I'm sure that you can just get your new girlfriend to give your mom hers.
I can't do that.
You had no problem telling me to do it. Anyway, I'm sure that you can just talk to the judge. You're a man after all. He's bound to believe what you say.
Bethany, please. Tell your lawyers to call everything off. We can work something out.
Sorry, Tim, but you didn't want to try and work things out when I asked you to stop giving my things to your mom. So I don't want to work things out now without my lawyers. It's a real shame that you had to sell the car, though. It was a good deal. Maybe I'll buy it again from the dealers. This time, I'll actually get to keep it, after all.
I'm your husband, so you will listen to me when I tell you to stop this nonsense with the court right now.
Ex-husband, actually. And sorry, Tim, but that's not going to happen until everything is settled. Besides, this is what you always threatened to do if I didn't do what you said. So I thought that you would be happy to be separated from me. As for the money, well, I think I deserve something for putting up with your horrible behavior for so long. Goodbye, Tim. After Tim tried to get me to call off my lawyers, we finally settled things in court, with Tim paying me all of the money he owed for past bills, along with some compensation for the affair. Tim ended up having to move back in with his mother, as I sold the house that we had once shared. It wasn't long before Tim started to get fed up with his mother's constant complaining and need for money. However, with nowhere else to go and not a lot of money saved up, he was in for a long stay at his mom's house. As for me, I moved cities and ended up buying myself a cozy little house. I also met a man called Anthony who loved me for me. We ended up getting married and even had 2 adorable little babies before long. It's safe to say that things definitely got better once I left Tim. Don't let someone control your life, simply because you're scared of what letting go of them might mean. Sometimes, the best things in life find us when we're searching.
Hey, Miss Stay-at-Home housewife with nothing to do. Thanks for taking care of my kid again today. What? Today too? I have a lot of shopping and stuff today, so I can't. You can't just say things like that all of a sudden. It's a problem for me to hear you say it's a problem. I'm leaving soon. You better let him in. What? What do you mean? I made him walk there, so he should be arriving soon. I didn't have time to drop him off. It can't be helped because I'm busy. What are you talking about? I let him in because he was standing outside of our house. It's hot outside these days, and you didn't even put a hat on him. I mean, you can't let a 4-year-old walk alone. Shut up. I didn't ask to be scolded. I'm busy because I work. You're a housewife, right? You have nothing to do, so don't complain and just watch my kid. Don't just assume I have nothing to do. I'm pretty busy too. I have things to do too. My husband and I have to work, even if it's a Saturday. So watch my kid. Oh, I also have a business trip coming up. So thanks for watching him then too. I can't. I have 2 kids myself, and I'm very busy. I can't watch your kid all the time. Why not? We're mom friends, so we should be helping each other out. We say we should be helping each other out, but I've never been helped by you. Why do I always have to watch your kid? Don't be complaining. You're bored. I told you, I'm not bored. I'll watch him today because I already let him in. But we're going on a vacation next week, so it's not possible. Are you listening, Courtney? Sorry, I have to watch Courtney's kid again. Going shopping with the 3 of them is hard, so can we all go together after you come home?
It's fine, but again? Isn't Courtney a friend? Are you 2 close?
We're not close. At first, I thought she was a good person, but she keeps expecting me to watch her kid, and now she forces me to do it.
That's a pain in the neck.
I heard her husband was busy too, but we can't watch her kid all the time.
Isn't Courtney's husband the really kind-looking guy?
Yeah, a little chubby. He doesn't look like someone who will just send his kid off to another person's house.
Yeah, he doesn't look like it. Oh, I just saw him at the station earlier.
What? Really?
Yeah, looked like he was heading home. Maybe he just had work in the morning like me.
I'm not sure. But if that's the case, he should watch his own kid. Well, he's already here now, so there's nothing we can do this time. But if this keeps going on, I'll check with the husband.
We exchanged numbers for kindergarten events. So do you want me to ask him if something happens next time?
Thanks for watching him. This time it's 4 days. What are you talking about? I told you it's not possible. We're on vacation, so we can't watch him. Didn't I tell you not to do this anymore? What? Vacation? You left my little Connor? Huh? What do you mean? I left him in your yard. What the? I thought it would be okay since your car was there. I told him to play in your yard. I didn't let him walk there this time and dropped him off by car. Be thankful. Don't tell me to be thankful. It was on the news today that it was going to be extremely hot. There was even a heat stroke warning put out. You're joking, right? What? I'm not joking. Hurry up and let him in. What are you talking about? We already left the house. We're on the train right now, so we can't easily go back. What? You didn't take your car? We went by train this time. Anyway, that's not important right now. Leaving your kid in my yard out in the heat? Please cancel your business trip and come back immediately, or else it'll be bad. No, I can't. I'm on vacation too. What? You said it was a business trip. What's happening? Anyway, I'm busy. If you're worried about the kid, come back. It's your kid, and you're the one who abandoned him there. Courtney, are you ignoring me? Courtney, please call me. It's a problem for me. Will you call me? Call me. I already texted you over 100 times. I wanted to let you know what happened, but it's too late. You better knock it off. I can't deal with this anymore. Oh my gosh, sorry. I totally forgot to call you back. I was busy. Oh, okay. But it can't be helped, right? I was on vacation too. You abandoned your kid and went on vacation, and you ignored my calls and texts. What? Are you angry? It's fine. I'm back now. Thanks for watching him. Sorry about that. I'm so lucky to have a bored housewife as a friend. I'll go pick him up now. You'll never see him again. What? You'll regret what you did for the rest of your life. Because of you, Connor went through a lot. He can't see you again. What are you talking about? Don't say things like that. What do you mean? I texted you over and over, but you ignored me. It's too late for you to come back all happy. You'll never see your own child again. Wait, what do you mean? Did you not come back? No, I didn't go back. I was on a train on vacation. You wanted me to get off and go back home? How selfish are you? Do you think of me as a slave or something? Are you stupid? You left him out in the heat? Are you crazy? I can't believe you would neglect a child. Are you dumb? What? You were the one who left a child in my yard. And you blame me. You should be thanking me. Nothing serious happened because I took action. What? What do you mean? So, is he okay? He's fine. Whew. My gosh. You really had me worried. Don't joke about something like that. Saying stuff like, I'll never see him again. Is this a prank? So, you did come back to help him. I hope you'll do it again for me. No, I didn't come back. What? What do you mean? Your husband went to pick him up. What? Courtney, you haven't been telling your husband about everything, have you? Your husband was really shocked. Wait a second. What are you talking about? What did you do? You didn't call my husband, did you? That's exactly what I did. Of course I called him. Thank God my husband just happened to have his number. But if he hadn't, I was going to call the kindergarten to find out. What? You really called my husband? I had no other option. It looks like you told your husband that you were at your parents' house, saying that you and your child were going together, when you really just forced me to watch him, going on vacation with your boyfriend. That's horrible. As a mother, I can't believe you. How do you know that? You didn't tell my husband, did you? I guess you'll find out when you get home. What do you mean? It seems your husband moved out. Moved out? Huh? I texted you to explain, but you ignored me. I don't understand what's going on. Why? What the hell is happening? Why am I dragged into all of this? What do you mean my husband moved out? I already explained. Read my texts. Didn't you get lots of phone calls from your husband? I did, but I didn't answer. I'm reading your text now. Wait, He found out through my email. The confirmation email for my trip? Yes. He also found out that you were traveling with another man. But he thought that this kid was at your parents' house. He called your parents, but you were never there. He was starting to get worried. But my husband called him, and he rushed to go get Connor. I'm glad your husband was home. Wait, I don't believe it. It was all going so well. Moving out of the house because of this? It's all your fault! What? Because you didn't let me do everything the way I had planned to, my husband went and moved out. It's your fault. I'll never forgive you. You'll never forgive me? It's all your own responsibility. I kept telling you that it was troublesome for me, but you kept forcing me to watch your kid. Finally, you ended up leaving him in our yard. It would have been too late if something had happened. It could have been a life or death situation. I know, but you didn't have to call my husband. Then who else should I have called? Stop complaining and take a look at reality. You need to pay for what you have done. Your husband plans on divorcing you, and you'll probably have to pay alimony because you had an affair. What? Alimony? I can't pay that. You looked down on me because I was a housewife, but you only worked part-time 3 times a week, right? And you pretended to be so busy all of the time. But really, you were only hanging out with your boyfriend. How do you know that too? I'm sorry that I lied, but telling my husband? My plan is all ruined. How long are you going to keep being selfish, you stupid woman? Take some responsibility as a mother, you piece of trash. Wait, that's a little harsh. You're not going to take my side? Help me get back my son. There's no way I'm helping you. It's better if your husband raises him. Someone like you should go to hell. I'm cutting all ties with you. I hope you learn your lesson and rot in hell. Courtney rushed home, only to find her house empty. Her husband had already taken their child and moved out. Courtney became hopeless with no home to go back to. Her family back home found out all about this, so she had no one to turn to when her husband served her with divorce papers, alimony bills, and sole custody of their child. She did try to leave her child and go on vacation with her boyfriend, so it's only fair that she pays for what she did. Also, her boyfriend ran away before he could get dragged into all of this, and Courtney ended up all alone. What goes around comes around, so I hope she learns her lesson.